Now that we've already logged into WDG Automation Studio, let's try creating a basic automation script. From the start page, let's click on New and then Wall File. A wall file is a WDG Automation language file. All scripts written in WDG Studio are saved in this file format. As soon as a new wall file is created, you can see the toolbox to the left. This is where you can find all the WDG Studio commands. All the commands are divided by categories and subcategories, and you can browse through the commands by expanding and collapsing these categories and subcategories. You can also search for a specific command by using the search bar located at the top of the toolbox. To insert a command into the script, you can simply double-click it or drag and drop it wherever you want on the script, located on the main window to the right. Simple as that. Once a command is inserted into the script, you need to configure it. A configuration window for the command will pop up, and this is where you insert all the necessary input parameters for the command to work. A command will only truly be inserted into the script after you finish configuring it on this configuration window. If you cancel the configuration, the command will no longer be inserted in the script. If you want to remove a command from the script, you can right-click it, then click Remove, or simply left-click it and press the Delete key. All of these features and more are available on the Studio's Designer mode, but you can also write a script by using the Script mode. You can switch to Script mode by clicking on the Script tab on the lower end of the main window. On Script mode, you can insert commands by manually typing them in. This mode has an autofill feature. As you type commands and parameters, autofill suggestions will start popping up. You can pick them by navigating through them with the arrow keys and pressing enter, or you can simply click on the autofill suggestion you want to choose. As we go back to Designer mode, we can see the command we just typed in on Script mode already inserted into the script on the Designer mode. If we go back into Script mode and remove the command is also removed in Designer mode. You can also insert commands into the script using the recorder. The recorder is an extremely powerful automation tool. It can record your actions and dynamically insert commands into the script. The Start Recorder button is located at the top of the screen. Once you press it, the necessary drivers are loaded up and the recorder bar shows up at the very top of the screen. Let's try using the recorder to automate a test app. First of all, we need to map this app's window. In order to map an element with the recorder, we should place the mouse cursor over the element we want to map, then press and hold the Ctrl key. After a few moments, the map element will be highlighted. Once any element is mapped, the options available on the recorder bar change dynamically according to the type of element that was mapped. We'll start by using the Launch and Attach Window command, so that the WDG Automation will open a new window and attach it to the bot execution context. Now we'll map the User field. This is a data input field, so we will use the setValue command to input a username on this field. As you may have noticed, when the command configuration window opens up, some of the input parameters are automatically filled up. That's because we're using the recorder. By mapping an element with the recorder and using it to insert a command into the script, all the necessary input parameters are automatically filled up by the recorder. We're going to repeat this process for all the input fields. This could take a while, so let's speed things up. Now that we are finished with all the input fields, let's start pressing some buttons. We can map any buttons the same way we map the fields. Move the cursor over the button and hold the Ctrl key. Only now we are using a different command. We're using the click command. Let's try clicking the NoClick button, which toggles between clicked and no clicked with every click we perform. We're also going to click the Send button, which sends all the data we inserted in the input fields over to the output field on the right. Now as we go back to the WDG Studio, we can see all the commands that were dynamically inserted into the script by the recorder. We can start executing the script by clicking the Start button. But first, we need to close the recorder bar so as to stop the recorder. A script cannot be executed while the recorder is still working. If we click the black arrow beneath the Start button, we can choose to start executing the script without debugging it. And that's exactly what we're going to do now. So let's see WDG Automation doing its magic. As you can see, everything we did before using the recorder was now done automatically by the WDG Automation bot we created. This doesn't even scratch the surface of what can be done with WDG Automation. On the next video, you see the basics of debugging in WDG Automation Studio.